I didn't understand why I was holding on to this baggage and insecurity when I can just release myself from it by shaving my head, and I'm probably going to look a million times better and be a million times happier. We're going to go ahead and get started. Crank up the engine, hit the turbo button, and here we go.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Baldcafe. Today we've got yet another guest on the YouTube channel, another special guest joining us all the way from Thailand. We got Kevin on the channel. How's it going, Kevin? Pleasure to speak to you.
It's going great. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Good. So you're in Thailand, and I know you've been, you make YouTube videos yourself, right, about travel, and you got in touch, and your last video, you've come to the decision, together with your subscribers, that you're going to take that leap and embrace the hair loss and shave the head, right? Yeah,
I figured it would be something fun to do. It was something I was moving towards anyway, but I figured I would involve my friends, family, and YouTube community in the decision. I kind of knew which way I was going to go just based on my viewership, but it was just fun to do.
It was fun, yeah, and I see, you know, most people, I think in the video, you know, you said thumbs up for shaving it, thumbs down if you think I should keep it, and I think the vast majority were with you on the shaving it approach. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 100 to like 17 or something like that. It's not even close.
Yeah. So the vast majority. So listen, talk to us about your general experience, right, with this hair loss, because I know in your video again you said it's been happening for quite some time. You know, even 10 to 12 years, a sort of slow recession.
Struggling with hair loss for about 10 to 15 years now. My hairline has just slowly been moving backwards.
So talk to us a little bit more about that. When you first noticed it and how it sort of progressed over the years.
Yeah, it's probably actually been a little bit longer than that. I was probably, when I first started noticing my hairline move back, I was probably around 26 or 27. Just seeing pictures of myself younger, and then seeing pictures of myself, and you know, having that like moment where you go, that's me, and then you notice that your hair is slowly moving back. I was lucky that it moved slowly in my 20s, but as I entered my 30s and then now 40s, it's definitely moving quicker, and it's moving from different areas, right? As you start getting older, you lose it quicker, and you start growing it in places that you shouldn't be growing it. So like I'm getting ready to shave my head, but I'm also like plucking hairs out of my ears and stuff, you know? So it's kind of weird how the male body works, but it is, yeah. In my 30s, I really started to notice it, especially when you take a picture and then you'd see that picture later and realize what you look like from behind. I started balding in the back, and then obviously I started receding in the front. So you see pictures from the side and from behind, which is an angle you don't normally see yourself in, and you're like, whoa, is that me? And you realize how much hair you're actually losing. I started trying to compensate for that by like styling my hair in different ways. I used to actually comb my hair the other way, and that's the side that I really started to lose my hair on. So then I switched, and now I've got sort of a kind of a comb over thing going on to like cover up that spot, because I have more hair on this side even though it's receding. And lately I've really noticed it in pictures. Every time I see a roll of pictures and I'm in them, I'm like, oh my God. Like it's definitely noticeable. Even though people will tell me, oh, it's not bad, it's not noticeable. I mean, when I see the pictures, I'm like, it's definitely noticeable.
Yeah, you can notice it for sure. No, so like I said, it's a really good opportunity for us having you on the channel, because you know, a lot of the people we have on here are younger guys, you know, in their 20s, and I get people, you know, contacting me all the time, young guys, you know, even 17, 18, who, when they first notice a little bit of, you know, receding or something, like the hair maybe thinner or a slight recession here, you know, they freak out. And I have to kind of say, like, you know, it's not the case for every single person that that means, oh, in 2 years' time, it's gone. You know, that's not what it means. And so together with your experience as well, you know, it's just hair loss can happen very slowly, you know, just very slowly, slight recession. And I think a thing to remember as well is that's completely normal, you know, that's completely normal. But what I want to ask then is is this something, since your sort of mid to late 20s, when it first started, was it something you thought about much, or did you just sort of brush it off and think, oh, it is what it is, we'll see how it goes? Or, how has that played out for you over the years?
Yeah, I mean, it was always in the back of my mind, and I was insecure about it, just like anybody else. We place so much value on our appearance in our society. So especially, I mean, people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on hair loss treatments. I mean, I've dumped a bunch of money in Propecia and minoxidil and all the other stuff that you can try to thwart off hair loss with. And I think I read an article recently that like Donald Trump spends like $400,000 a year to like on the weave that he has in order to not be a bald guy. So I think it was kind of like it was one of those things where I don't even know how to put it. Like, you don't think it'll happen to you, and then when it starts happening to you, you're like, okay, how am I going to deal with this? And then I think every guy goes through this cycle where the first thing they do is they Google it, and then they see the like minoxidil route. They see there's usually 3 different routes. There's the medicine and the ointment route. There's the surgery route, and then there's the shave it off route. And so you really start getting in this like vicious cycle of like, which one do I want to do? And that's what I was doing from like 25 on up until recently. And it's increased more and more and more as my hair loss has become more noticeable to me. And so I've just been in this vicious cycle of what am I going to do about it? And it's kind of silly. I'm generally a pretty confident person. I don't lack in self-esteem, or I'm not self-deprecating. And so it's just a weird thing that I think most guys face with hair loss is this insecurity that maybe you're not used to in other parts of your life. So, yeah.
No, I think it's an interesting perspective on it. Interesting to think about, I mean. Because I was similar, confident guy, and I think a lot of people are. But the whole thing with hair loss, I think because we can't control it, and it just sort of happens to you out of nowhere. Just makes you. It's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable feeling that lack of control.
Yeah, and I think that's why we jump down these rabbit holes of minoxidil, and guys will endure a huge scar across the back of their head to put a little bit of that on the front and hope it sticks, and pay thousands of dollars to do that. I think that's why we go down these rabbit holes, is we don't have control. We're trying to find a way to get control of it, I guess.
So I suppose the thing that changed for you then is, as the years have gone on, and you said you saw yourself in these pictures, you kind of thought, this is getting a bit much now. I should probably just take the leap and get on with it. What sort of changed for you to make this decision?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a silly thing to like drag out. Like, I don't like the way my hair is. I don't like the way it looks. I think I'll look decent with a shaved head. So why not just take that leap and do it and get it over with, and just drop that insecurity and having to worry about it. I haven't really talked about this, but I quit my job to pursue my passion and do what I love. And my whole goal in life is to live my life kind of worry-free, doing what I want to do. So I didn't understand why I was holding on to this baggage and insecurity when I can just release myself from it by shaving my head, and I'm probably going to look a million times better and be a million times happier, and not have to think about it every single day when I look in the mirror. What is going on, YouTube? I am here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We're going to go ahead and get started. Crank up the engine, hit the turbo button, and here we go.
I'm going really slow. Oh. What a beautiful scalp. It's really clinging. Looks like you have a strip of hair missing from your head. Oh my god.
I don't know how I feel about this.
See?
That's awesome. Looks like.
Oh, you already have a mustache.
Looks like Dow.
It's looking scary. I'm gonna save this for you. I'm gonna try. Oh, now you have a faux hawk.
Let me see, I can kind of, oh yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my god, it's so scary.
I think I'm too short for this.
Does that hurt?
Nope,
I'm doing it really hard.
You don't feel anything?
nope.
That's good.
I mean, it's a little like, you can just feel it like buzzing.
I could be a barber. Hey, where are you from? What are you doing?
I feel like barbers become therapists now.
For sure.
They must hear about everyone's issues.
Sorry to hear about your lady.
Like, when I laugh like a It's like you didn't realize how long it is
Yeah.
until you see it tomorrow.
Let me see, how does it look? Are we at a mohawk yet?
No. Almost.
Wow, God.
You have like the thing is you have so much hair in the back.
Yeah.
Like you're not.
Can I do another shot?
Yeah. Can I see the mirror? Can you hold the mirror up to me? I like it. Oh man, I've definitely got the whole Travis thing going on right now.
I don't mind the mohawk look.
I know. I kind of
Yeah?
think it's
I
all
don't mind it. Okay, one more.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah?
Let's do it. God, it felt like so much hair that just fell in the back of my neck.
That was your floppiest part.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't even see anything.
Wow. That looks good, Kev.
Does it?
Yeah.
But otherwise, you have like a good round head.
I have
Some
a
people
good
don't.
round head.
I don't want to say you look just like Andre Agassi.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
but
I definitely see Agassi
Okay.
vibes for sure.
I'll take it.
I want to get a shot of you in front of the door because there's too
Oh my
much
god,
going
you look
on.
so different. It's
Let me
like-
see. Let me see on the. Let me see.
Oh wait.
Ah, I like it.
You look so different.
Yeah, I like it. It was a really good choice.
Do I look different?
You did. Like yes and
Like-
no.
Like, what do you think?
Definitely, I see the Agassi comparison for sure.
Let me see. Let me.
Andre
Hold on.
Agassi is hot.
Hold on. I like it. I think it's gonna take some getting used to, but I think I like it. So that was the video of me shaving my head. If you think it looks good or it looks bad, comment below. Give a thumbs up for it looks good, and I'm gonna do a post-shave interview with Baldcafe after.